Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from thirstgym.com. Today we're going to talk about exercise called the Cambered Swiss Angle Bench Press. So this is a cambered Swiss bar from Elite FTS, and it's got angled grip. So that's why it's the Cambered Swiss Angle Bar. They do make one that is neutral grip as well, but this one has got the angles on the handles. And we've talked about the Swiss bar bench press before and the benefits in terms of overall shoulder health and just being a good, safe way to bench press if you happen to have any kind of shoulder problems. This is a step up for that one. We're not quite neutral, but it's like a semi-neutral. That we got that angled grip. It feels incredibly good, particularly for this bar. But we also have a camber on here, so there's a little bit of a camber that's created. It's probably maybe 2 inches or so, but it lets you achieve a better stretch and a bigger range of motion. So if you happen to be somebody that has good enough shoulder mobility to do this, or you're looking for a better stretch, you use more hypertrophy-based work, or you're not exactly trying to compete in the bench press, this is a great training bar and option to be able to use to target your chest and overall coming off the chest if you happen to be a power lifter. But this one's from Elite FTS. You could probably find some from some other manufacturers, but I really particularly like this one from Elite FTS. They got it right, and it's very good, solid, quality duty barbell. So I'm going to show you how we perform this exercise. It's like a traditional bench press in the most part, but we have some different handle options here. We got basically a wide, a regular, a close, and we've got this really, really close option, which would probably be more for like curls or something. You wouldn't bench press with this handle here in particular. So get down on the bench here, get set up, and the medium / normal grip is relatively comfortable for most people. The close is almost too close, and you start to get to take away that camber when you go to use it. And the wide is probably more for your bigger athletes that are probably anything over 260, 275. They would probably be out here for majority of their pressing work. But we're just going to set up on the bench, set my shoulders, set my feet, set my hips, make sure that my face is right underneath the center of the barbell here. I'm going to make sure I grab the bar, knuckles are towards the ceiling, unrack the barbell, take it out with my lats, make sure it's sitting on my shoulders, so we don't want to be like this. We're going to keep that set down on my shoulders, feet are rooted in, and we're going to come down, elbows come straight down. The bar is going to come pretty close to my chest, if not touch it, so that's kind of where I kind of jam up and stop. I don't really have any more range of motion. Anything else that I create, I'm really relaxing and letting my shoulders come down and come forward, which isn't good for my shoulders. I want to make sure I keep my shoulders down. Here, press back up. So I want to make sure that it's sitting in my lats. Okay, and like I said, we want to make sure that we're not pushing like this. It's in my lats. You can see how that changes. Come down right close to my chest, and then back. This would probably be used as one of your main strength exercises if you're not going to bench press. It could be a supplemental movement to help aid your bench press on your main bench press day, or you could use it as a secondary day. And obviously, you could use it as a finisher. You got a couple different options in terms of how you want to program this. With the camber, I personally don't like programming sets below 5 reps. I think just getting in that stretch position puts you a little bit more risk of injury, particularly with heavier loads. So I really like this for probably more of like 6 to 8 rep ranges, particularly after the main bench press work has been done. If you do happen to want to try to go heavier on this barbell, I would probably recommend adding chains to it. That way you get further deloading of the weight as you continue to go down, which makes it a little bit safer on the shoulder and still lets you overload the triceps and the shoulders and all that kind of stuff. So you have a lot of options with this barbell. I think 3 to 5 sets of anywhere from 6 to 10 repetitions is probably where you're going to be. Probably more in the 6 to 8 rep ranges than not. Is probably the best way to get the most bang for your buck out of this barbell. But obviously, if you're somebody that's more banged up and you want to try to go heavier down into some of the 5s, you certainly can, considering you're in that semi-neutral grip, which feels naturally good on the shoulder. So enough rambling about the barbell. This is one of my favorite bench press barbells to utilize just in general training. I think if you do not have this at your access to your gym or your garage gym or whatever, this is definitely a barbell worth looking into investing, and overall the movement is just really great as well. So if you have any questions, feel free in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.